Hello everyone, what a pleasure it is to welcome you once again for a new immersion into the captivating world of fashion. Make yourselves comfortable, as I am about to take you to the heart of an exceptional event, the Tom Ford Spring-Summer 2026 show at Paris Fashion Week. Believe me, what you are about to discover is simply mesmerizing. Before your eyes, the stage is adorned with a deep, almost hypnotic blue, evoking the mysteries of the aquatic night. This sublime setting highlights a collection where every step on the runway tells a story of sensuality and absolute elegance. Haider Ackermann's genius is felt in every movement. The models glide with cinematic grace, transforming the runway into a true visual tale. Witness the magic of materials. Satin and silk gracefully embrace the body's curves, while laser-cut leather evokes a subtle, intriguing wet sheen. The dresses, enhanced with delicate metallic frameworks, sculpt dazzlingly modern silhouettes. I love how this collection exalts the body without ever revealing everything. The interplay of transparency between triangle bras and diaphanous shorts for women, or subtly suggested briefs under airy layers for men. There is a perfect balance between boldness and refinement. What I particularly appreciate is the languid choreography that gives the models the aura of characters from a nocturnal film. Enveloping gestures, intense gazes. The complicity between duos on the runway blurs traditional fashion show codes and invites us to rethink the relationship between clothing and attitude. The evening creations are spectacular, asymmetrical straps, suspended topless effects. There are nods to the artistic provocations of past decades, always reinterpreted with finesse. As for menswear, navy silk suits and slicked-back hair recall Hollywood's golden age, while loose cuts and translucent fabrics brilliantly modernize the ensemble. See how color makes its way onto the runway, used with subtlety to punctuate each passage. These vibrant touches, zesty lemon, soft pink, fresh mint, or that blue reminiscent of a moonlit swimming pool, illuminate a dark and sophisticated setting. This contrast leaves no one indifferent. It breathes new energy into every silhouette while preserving the natural elegance that is the hallmark of the Ford house. I am particularly fascinated by the interplay of materials. Glossy varnish flirts with velvety satin, while almost architectural precision cutouts stand alongside airy drapes. You can sense that every detail has been designed to awaken our senses, and I find that this gives the whole ensemble an irresistibly tactile depth. On the styling front, what mastery! The accessories remain understated, just a few delicate pieces of jewelry, subtle wet look effects, and artfully tousled hairstyles, as if after a summer night by the water. This enhances the magical atmosphere without ever tipping into excess. What also strikes me is the flawless technicality of this collection. The metallic structures blend into the garments with such finesse that they enhance the silhouette, without ever weighing it down. Unexpected straps, sculpted cups, all these details reflect a constant pursuit of innovation and discreet elegance. I love this play on volumes, wide-legged trousers, flowing skirts, fitted tops, which gives the models a confident and relaxed look while remaining intensely chic. Each appearance on the runway tells a different story. The movements of the models, the chromatic choices, and the staging transform each look into a living picture. We witness a true visual narrative where each outfit exists on its own, while still fitting harmoniously within the whole. Some passages unabashedly flirt with audacity. They may surprise the most traditional among us, but isn't that where the true magic of the runway lies? These spectacular moments leave a lasting impression and boldly assert Tom Ford's identity, while allowing Ackermann's unique vision to blossom. For those of you watching this video, I sincerely believe that this show will fuel your inspiration. It offers just as many pieces that can be worn every day, as it does creations meant for dreaming or shining on exceptional occasions. This Spring-Summer 2026 collection is an ode to controlled seduction and sophisticated audacity, an invitation to rethink your wardrobe in the spirit of modern refinement. One of the most remarkable aspects of this fashion show lay in its delicate and captivating scenography. From the very first moments, I felt as though I were witnessing not a mere fashion presentation, but a true nocturnal ballet, where each model seemed to glide over a sea of ink. By way of comparison, this mysterious atmosphere reminded me of Alexander McQueen's iconic shows, where the set design becomes a character in its own right. Haider Ackermann's artistic direction stood out for the coherence of its vision. The structured dresses with metallic frameworks evoked living sculptures reminiscent of Hussein Chalayan's works, while the fluidity of satin and silk recalled the Italian refinement of Armani in his finest years. I was particularly captivated by the bold use of patent leather, which, under the spotlights, seemed to capture light like water on skin at dusk. Another strong point was the color palette. The vibrant hues lemon green, pool blue, emerging from the darkness created a striking contrast, making each appearance unforgettable. It was reminiscent of a Wong Kar-wai film, where color serves as a conduit for pure emotion. However, some reservations remain. The boldness of certain models, particularly with transparency effects and suspended topless designs, may prove divisive. While these choices are intentional and part of the provocative tradition so dear to Tom Ford, they sometimes recall the excesses of Gucci's 2000s era. Not everyone will appreciate this level of risk-taking, especially those who favor a more discreet elegance. Furthermore, some silhouettes, though spectacular, perhaps lacked a touch of spontaneity. In striving for architectural perfection, a hint of freshness or imperfection could have infused more emotion, much like in Dries Van Noten's shows, where humanity always shines through the clothing. In short, this Tom Ford Spring-Summer 2026 show was an unprecedented sensory experience, oscillating between tradition and avant-garde, between classicism and provocation. Haider Ackermann succeeded in reinventing the house while respecting its codes, offering a show that was both coherent and surprising. I hope this review has allowed you to feel, if only for a moment, the magic of this evening. If you enjoyed this immersion, consider subscribing to the channel, if you haven't already, leaving a thumbs up to support the content, and sharing your thoughts in the comments. I wish you an excellent viewing experience for the rest of the show. Stay curious because fashion is never quite where you expect it. To conclude on a lighter note, did you know that before becoming an icon, Tom Ford dreamed of being an actor? It just goes to show that in fashion, every garment is just another role to play. I look forward to seeing you soon for new stylistic adventures. See you soon, dear enthusiasts.